Hi everyone, my name is Laurie Highland Robertson and I'm an editor for the International Association of Yoga Therapists. Today I'm going to show you how to customize our business card templates. And we're going to be using Vistaprint, but you could use any local printer or another website if you prefer. These instructions are specific to Vistaprint if you're not familiar with adding text to an existing file. These instructions are pretty much the same process that you would use to add text to customize the back panel of our What is Yoga Therapy brochure. You would just choose the brochure from the marketing materials menu instead of the business card. So let's get started with our business card. We're going to go to the business card menu, and I'm just going to do a standard card today. So I'll select that. I've chosen to use a vertical image. We've got an option for a template that's horizontal, but the one I'm going to be using today is vertical, so I'll choose a vertical orientation. I'd like to be able to write on the back of my cards and add personalized messages and maybe appointment reminders for my clients. So I'm going to choose matte paper stock. Recycled matte is another good option, but it is a little bit more expensive. I'll go with standard weight paper. And like I said, I'd like to be able to write easily on these cards, so I'm going to skip any kind of special finishes, and I'll just go with standard corners for today. 500 is a fine quantity for my purposes, so that's what I'll choose. And I'll click the Start Designing button. Sometimes there is a bit of a lag between your actions and the site applying them, so do be patient with this process. Overall, it won't take more than a few minutes though. Here the site's asking me to provide my information. I don't think I need to do that today, but you might choose to do that. Because I already have the basics of the design, I'm going to start with Use Your Complete Design here. So I'll click there. And then again, I'll click in the area where it says Upload Your Design. Above that, this little box pops up, Add Image. I'm going to add an image from my computer because I've already downloaded the PDF from C-IAYT, and I'll choose that image now. It's in my downloads, and I've chosen the Earth business card from our Elements series. There are 5 of those that you can choose from. And there you see it popped right up, perfectly centered and filling the available space. So now I just need to add my own information. I'll go up here to Text in the upper left-hand corner, and then Add New Text Field. You'll see that a box popped up over here, and it's currently huge and off-center, but don't worry, we'll fix that in a moment. So add your own contact information, spell your own name correctly, that's always a good thing. And then phone number, email, whatever contact information you want to include here. And let's center this and change the size. So first I'm going to make this box take up the available space by dragging the edges out to the safety lines. That's these light dotted lines around the edges of the card. And then when you click inside that box, it brings up this dialog box here in the middle. So I'm going to make this text a little bit smaller. And you might choose to keep it at a fairly large size depending on your clinical population. If you have a lot of older folks who are your clients, you might want to go with a bigger font and just take your time playing around with how the words fit within your card area. I'm going to center the text by clicking More and then Center. And then to go back to the main menu here, that little arrow. And I think I might like to have my name in bold. So I'll do that. And that looks like a little bit too much space there. So I'll delete that space. And again, you could take your time making this look exactly the way you want to. I think it would be nice to have the text match the C-IAYT logo. So I'll show you how to customize that. You certainly could leave it black. To change the color, you click the color wheel. And I actually did this earlier, so I've got a custom color already loaded, but I'll show you how I did that. If you click Custom Color, then you can fill in the C-IAYT values. And for the C-IAYT logo, it's 65, 68, 0, and 63. And we'll click Apply. And then you can see that the text changed to that classic C-IAYT navy. I think I would like to use a serifed font instead of this Arial default, so I'm going to change that. Your business cards are not really the time to play around with fun fonts. Nothing crazy. So I'm going to choose one of the classic fonts. And those with a serif tend to be easy for people to read, so I'm going to choose Baskerville, which is a classic font. So there are the basics of the card. And again, you might choose to move your text around, change the spacing a bit, but you get the idea. We can preview our design by clicking the preview button. You can see how it would look there. And then simply follow the prompts. Click Next. And the system will prompt you through ordering and paying for your cards. So here it's showing me the back of the card, which I've chosen a single-sided card, but I could go ahead and add my own logo perhaps, or a favorite quote or saying to the back side of the card if I chose to. And that's really it.